Do you ever feel like your students have a lot of energy? Maybe they're not focused, they have the wiggles, they're all over the place, and you feel like at the end of the day you're so frustrated because you just can't get them to sit still and pay attention. Movement breaks are your answer. They are one of my favorite strategies. Whether you are at a school or a church and you're doing ministry with kids, these are so effective. The key with movement breaks is that you are in control of providing movement opportunities before the students have to seek it out inappropriately. So when you give them the opportunity to move, to get their wiggles out, to do the things that they need to do to focus their brain in order to work, you are not only enabling them to learn more effectively, but you're also preventing behavioral challenges in your classroom. So there are a few different types of movement breaks that I want to talk about. The first one is crossing midline. So when you're crossing midline, you are helping to connect movement, the synapses between both hemispheres of your brain. So crossing midline is anything that incorporates crossing over the midline of your body. So this is great, again, to engage both parts of your brain. You can have them do stretches to one side to the other, reach up to one side to the other. Another great way to practice crossing midline is to cross your feet, one over the other, cross your feet, one over the other. And then when you build this up and you want to get extra tricky, you can do both crossing your feet and your arms. So an example would be put your arms out front, cross them over, link them together, pull them through, cross your feet, and then stretch. So as you can see, we have a lot of things going on right here, but this is helping, again, the synapses between both sides of your brain work. Anytime you incorporate movement, you're increasing the blood flow, getting more oxygen to the brain, and this is going to help your students become better learners. Another one of my favorites is dance movement. So find some upbeat, fun songs that your students really enjoy and incorporate dance breaks into your classroom. Doesn't have to be the whole time. You can do a minute of dance, 2 minutes of dance, and then go right back to learning. But with dance breaks, not only are they going to be having fun, they're engaging with their peers, they're getting that needed movement, getting their wiggles out so that they can return back to work. And it's fun for them. Another type of movement break that you can do is just simple stretching or physical exercises. So for example, jumping 10 times is a really great movement strategy. Okay, class, we're gonna do 10 jumps together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and you can go on. So 10 jumping together. You can do jumping jacks so that you're getting both the arms and the legs going together. Simple stretches, maybe touching the toes, reaching over top. And you can even do something where the classmates are reaching out to touch your neighbor, back to center. Touch your neighbor, back to center. Something simple like that. It only has to be 30 seconds to a minute and then right back to work. Another great movement strategy is to make up a classroom cheer. This is a really fun way to create camaraderie among your classmates, among their peers, but it's also an effective movement break. So think of something fun about your classroom that you can create a little cheer to, incorporate movement so everybody's doing the same movement together, and then when the classroom's getting a little wiggly, say, oh, it's time for our classroom cheer. Everybody stands up, does the cheer together. They're getting the movement that they need. It's fun for them. They're creating social experiences, and it's an effective way to get them refocused and back to learning.